Well, here we have what this device is, which we will be able to recover it in a very easy and simple way. To be able to do this process, we are going to connect to a Wi-Fi network. We connect. What are we going to do? We are going to give the device a tour so you can see that it is completely blocked since it has a screen lock. Also, lastly, with the account of me forgotten. As we had told you, this method is completely without a PC to be able to recover our device. What are we going to do? Well, let's watch the video tutorial step by step until the end too. To be able to solve what is the deletion of account from our device. Since we forgot what the screen lock is, and finally the Gmail account. We are going to use a blocked SIM card with a PIN code is what we are going to use in this video tutorial. We are going to be blocked. That said, let's go into emergency call. Here we are going to dial the emergency number for your country. You will write it here and this option will be loaded. Here we will select. Ready. We can now withdraw. The SIM tray is stuck to us. Let's do it like this. It sticks to us. We are going to give it a single click. Back to view and a single click. Okay, what are we going to do here? Well, let's do the following. We are going to click here and it says skip. We click on skip. We give it. We are going to select from that any of that location. And let's see what this little world is that appears here on the right side. Top. We're going to click on it. We're going to click here where it says adjustment. Here in settings we will select this first option. Let's give it here. It says accessibility. Okay, let's leave it like that. Let's go. To go here where it says locate, here we will give it here where it says. The app permission doesn't let us either. We're going to click on this magnifying glass here and we're going to search. Here to PPS here and we go. Select the ladder. The ladder that appears here. We are going to click here. We are going to click here. Where it says battery apps. What are we going to do? Well, let's search here for Google services and disable them. But before that, let's go back. Back and let's look for accessibility. Accessibility appears here. Accessibility menu, and we're going to enable that accessibility menu. That said, now we are going to look for apps. We click on the apps. We give it here in battery usage and now we go. To disable application of Google services. We disable it. We disable it. Now what we are going to do is restart our device. We restart it and here we will wait a few seconds until. Okay, when it restarts completely, we'll click here where it says accept. We will accept it here. Now we're going to wait until he takes us to the following configurations. We will wait for it to take us to the following settings to make the following process. We'll wait until it comes out here. Look for updates for a moment. That's where we're going to do the process. We're going to select it here where it says don't copy. This is where we're going to get there. Now we go back. We go back, we stay here, we give the 3 points, we give the assistant. Let's see if the assistant opens it for us. It seems that it does not open, so here we are going to click on the 3 dots. We are going to give it what it says, accessibility. We are going to click here. Now what are we going to do? Well, let's click here on the magnifying glass. Here we'll write apps. We give it a search. Here we select the same applications. We click here where it says battery usage. We search for Google services. It will be here and we will click on disable it here. Now what are we going to do? We gently go back. Gently here We're going to click here where it says skip or continue without Wi-Fi. We are going to click here. We accept and continue here. It would take us to Google services. We accept it, but this process does not end here yet. Because I'm going to tell you now that when we do this process, our device, it sticks to us, and rather than being able to correct those errors, it slows us down. We are left with the screen not working, so we will explain how. We're going to correct those errors here in Jump. We're going to do it. To explain what we are going to do, we tell him here now we do not give him. No again, no. We are going to add no email. We click on next. We click here to finish, and as we had told you, we go here. Let's look for adjustment. Adjustment and this, when we have it, we will show you. We're going to turn off the screen. We're going to turn it on here, it sticks. If you can see, it unlocks us. So to correct these errors that remain here, we are going to do the process that we had told you is to go here to the last options. We go to the system. We give it here where it says reset. We give it here where it says erase. Factory reset. We are going to reset it to factory settings. As we have entered, we are going to do it to reset to factory settings, and when our device is reset, we would be left with the following: a completely new device, free of errors, and when I restarted for complete, what we are going to do is to be able to configure it. We set it up, and that would be all for this video tutorial. You know if our video works for you, and if you like it, I would also like you to help us by subscribing to our channel, sharing our video so we can reach many people. That's all for today. There it is, restoring.